Hi, I'm BJ.
And I'm Sam.
And today at Science Time we're talking about
mammals.
Come and join us.
Wake up, sun and moon. It's science time. It's science time. Wake up, skeleton. It's science time. It's science time. At home, in the bathroom, when we're swimming, there is science. Outside, at the playground, in the sunshine, there is science. Wake up.
Welcome to Science Time, everyone. What are we talking about in Science Time today?
Mammals.
Mammals, yes. Now, mammals are a special group of animals.
I didn't really say that because I was just a bit nervous.
That's okay, that's not a problem. Mammals are a special group of animals that all have things that are the same about them. So I've got some pictures here of different mammals. Can you tell me what animals these are? So we'll start with this one. What animal is this one?
A dog.
It's a dog. A dog is a mammal. And what is the, we'll just take one at a time. There we go. What's this
I
one?
have a dog at my home.
Do you? A polar bear. A polar bear is a mammal. Oh, what's this one? It's a little bit like a tiger. A lion. It's a lion. It's a girl lion, that one. And what animal is this one? It's a bit like a monkey.
A gorilla.
And it's a bit like a gorilla too. This one's called a chimp. A chimpanzee. Yeah. A chimpanzee. There we go. And we got one more here. An elephant. Yes. So look at all these mammals. They all look very different, don't they?
That the biggest animal in the world is a giraffe.
Giraffes are one of the biggest. They're certainly really tall, aren't they? Now have a look at these mammal pictures for me.
Hey, they both have fur.
Yes, what? Here, we'll just leave it there and we can have a look at it.
And they all have good sense of smell.
They do. Wiggle back onto your colour. Wiggle back. So what did you say they all have first? They all have fur or hair, yes. All mammals have fur or hair.
But the tigers doesn't.
Oh, tigers, they've got nice fur. They've got stripy fur, haven't they, tigers? And what else is the same about all these mammals?
They all have a very good sense of
They all have a very good sense of smell. Yes, they do. Well done, well done. What's something else that's the same about all these mammals?
Most of them have whiskers.
They do. A lot of them have whiskers. Wiggle back, well done.
Do cats have whiskers?
Like cats. Cats are mammals and they have whiskers, don't they? Yeah. So a lot of them have whiskers.
So some of them have whiskers.
Only some of them have whiskers, don't they?
I think some's got whiskers.
Oh, yeah.
But here's something so funny about an animal. Have you seen a giraffe have whiskers?
Oh, I haven't seen a giraffe with whiskers. No, you're right. Not all mammals have whiskers, do they? But there's another special mammal, my favourite mammal. People. We're mammals as well. I'm a mammal, you're a mammal, you're a mammal. We're all mammals. And we have a lot of the same things that all the other mammals have.
All the people in the whole world.
All the people in the whole wide world are mammals, yeah. And we have hair, don't we? We have hair, like all the other mammals.
Longer on our...
Some people have long hair, yeah.
I do have long hair.
You're right. And you have long hair, and the hair on our head, you're right, is longer than the hair on our arms and legs, isn't it? Yep.
I've got long hair.
You do have long hair, yes you do. And we also have a very good sense of smell as well, like other mammals. And there's other things that we all have as well. All the mammals have either 4 legs or 2 arms and 2 legs. Do you have 2 arms? Yeah? Do you have 2 legs? Oh yeah, there are legs, yeah. So we have 2 arms and 2 legs like other mammals. There's something else that most mammals have as well. All mammals breathe air using their lungs. Can you breathe air? Yeah, we're mammals. We can breathe air using our lungs. Another thing all mammals have the same, they have warm blood. Here, feel your neck like this. Can you feel your neck? Does it feel nice and warm? Yeah. We have warm blood. Not like the reptiles that we've looked at before in science time. They have cold blood. But mammals, nice warm blood. There's something else that most mammals do. They give birth to live babies. They don't lay eggs. Do people lay eggs? Do we lay eggs? No, we don't lay eggs. No.
The story's about
Hens and chickens lay eggs.
Can I say something?
Yeah?
How you say, there's a book about Mommy laid an egg.
Oh, is there? Oh, I haven't heard that book before. I have to read that one. So,
And you know,
yeah.
and you know, a little egg, and the animal was,
Little animals, they hatch out of eggs, don't they? But mammals, most mammals, we'll talk about an exception soon, most mammals don't lay eggs.
Because a kiwi.
Oh, kiwi! They lay eggs, don't they? Yeah, come and sit down. Well done, well done. I like kiwis. They're from New Zealand. Now, there's another thing that all mammals do with their babies. They feed their baby milk. Yeah. Have you ever seen a mummy feeding her baby milk? Breastfeeding? Yeah. Mummy fed you milk. Didn't she?
And my mummy.
Yes, yes. And you've got a little baby. Does mummy feed it milk? Yeah, yeah. So all mammals feed their babies milk. Yeah.
Like elephants.
Like elephants feed their babies milk. Polar bears feed their babies milk. All of the mammals. Cows as well. Yeah, pigs, yeah.
Have you seen a dog feeding a baby dog?
Well, I've never
milk?
seen it, but I know they do. But mummy dogs feed their babies milk, yeah.
So they're not daddy.
No, only mummy dogs have the milk. Only mummy mammals feed the milk, with the milk, yeah. So now all these animals live on the land. But there are some mammals that live in the water. So we'll put those ones away.
Turtles, they're not mammals.
You're right, turtles aren't mammals, are they? They're reptiles. But Sam's got some pictures of mammals that live in the water. What's this one?
Dolphin.
A dolphin.
Dolphin.
Yep. And what is, wiggle back next to me, good girl. What's this one?
I know, I only forgot.
Oh, yeah, good boy. It's a whale. This one is a whale. It's a humpback whale jumping out of the water. Yeah.
I know what humpback whales, they live upside down.
They do. They go upside down like that, don't they? Yep. And what is this mammal?
A seal.
A seal. A seal. So these mammals are a little bit different. They don't have much hair, do they? But they do everything else a mammal does. They breathe air. They actually have to come out of the water, have a big breath, and then go back under the water again. And they feed their babies milk, just like all mammals. Yeah, so they're mammals that live in the water. Now, here in Australia, we have some very special mammals. Can anyone tell me what...
Monitoring.
Oh, well done! That's a great word. We're going to talk about that word in a moment. What's this animal?
I got a question.
Yep.
That picture matched to that.
It is the same as the picture on the wall, isn't it? So wiggle back onto your colour. Well done. We have our kangaroo. What's this one? A koala. A koala, yes.
Koala.
What's this mammal? Do you know?
Koala.
Does anyone know this one? A wombat. You look like a wombat when you crawl like that.
Yeah, but I've seen a real one.
Have you really?
Yeah.
Here, come and wiggle here. So there we go. Oh, back there. Excellent. Have you seen a real wombat, have you?
Yeah, a live one.
A live, oh, wow. And here's another mammal. This one you might not have seen before.
A mouse.
It looks a little bit like a mouse, but it's a little bit bigger. It looks a little bit like that, but it's a little bit bigger. It's called a betong. Can you say betong?
Betong.
And a betong is a special little animal that lives here in Australia.
Can I tell you something
Yeah.
really weird?
Yeah?
Have you seen a giraffe feeding a mouse?
Oh, no, I haven't seen that. I don't think I'd want to see that. Now, have a look at all these animals. They're very special mammals. Wiggle back to your spot. No, wiggle back, wiggle back, wiggle back. They're very special because they have live babies, like most mammals, but
There's a baby.
that one looks like a baby. That's a grown-up, that one. Because their babies are like this big. Really, really little. And they're so little that they can't walk around by themselves.
There's a baby.
And yes, you're right. Here there's a little baby in the pouch. Because these animals, they keep their little babies in a pouch until the baby gets bigger. And so because they have pouches where they keep their little babies, their babies we call joeys. All of them we call joeys. So a little baby koala is a joey, and a little baby wombat is a joey. And of course, a kangaroo is a joey as well, isn't it? And they keep their little joeys in a pouch.
Baby.
Oh, and the betong as well. Yes, the little baby betong is also a joey. And because they all have pouches, we have a special name for these mammals.
Tell you something
Hold on
super.
just a moment. Does anyone know the special name for these mammals? Oh, that's the next one I'm going to ask. Good boy. These ones are called marsupials. Can you say marsupial?
Marsupial.
I have forgotten about that.
That one's a tricky one. It's easy to forget that one. So they're all marsupials. And these marsupials live only here in Australia. We're very lucky to have such wonderful marsupials. Now, there is one more group of animals that I want to show you. Monotremes! Finally, we've got to the monotremes.
Let me tell you something.
Yes?
They lay eggs.
They lay eggs! I know! So, monotremes are very special because they lay eggs. Just like this monotreme. What's this one called? A platypus, yes. And do you know the name of this one? Echidna, well done.
It starts with kina.
It's, oh, nice. Sounds a bit like that, doesn't it? So these animals are the only mammals in the world that lay eggs. Yeah, but then after the eggs hatch, they feed their babies milk just like all other mammals do. So our platypus and our echidna are very special. Our monotremes. Can you say monotreme?
Monotreme.
Yeah. And they live only here in Australia. We're very lucky.
That one lives in land and that one lives in the water and land.
This one lives on the water and the land. You're right. We live in Australia, don't we?
I live in Australia. So do seals.
And some seals do as well. Absolutely. Down north. Yeah. Now. Wiggle back, wiggle back.
You know which time I be? Canberra.
Canberra is where we live in Australia, isn't it? That's where Questacon is. So, we've got our monotremes that lay eggs. We have our marsupials that carry their little baby joeys in a pouch. We have our mammals that live in the water. And we have our mammals that live on the land. And of course, we've got us, because we're mammals too. Wow, I love mammals. There's so much to talk about with mammals. Kids, there's so much to play with today. So find your grown-ups, ready, set, go. Go have a play.
We're gonna learn about the world we live in. It's science time. It's science time. We're gonna play. It's fun experimenting. It's science time. It's science time. At home, in the kitchen, when we're cooking, there is science. Outside, in the garden, in the night sky, there is science. Wake up.
While everyone else has a play, why don't we go meet some real-life Australian mammals? Come on.
Hey
everyone, here I am out at Mulligan's Flat. Now I just know that BJ would love this place as well, so I brought her along too. Come on, BJ.
Hi, Sam.
Hey,
Hi.
hello. Now BJ, I've got a very special friend with us today. This is Ranger Kate. Come on and say hi, Kate. Hello. Now Kate, we're at Mulligan's Flat. Why don't you tell us a little bit about what happens here at Mulligan's Flat?
Yeah, well, Mulligan's is really special because we have a big fence that keeps foxes and cats out, and it allows us to have these amazing animals that can thrive in the safety in Mulligan's.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
So what do you do here at Mulligan's Flat?
Oh yeah, I'm a sanctuary ecologist, so I look after all the animals here and make sure they're healthy and thriving.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
So what kind of animals do you look after?
Oh, we've got some amazing marsupials. We've got eastern betongs, quolls, wallabies, kangaroos, echidnas. So many animals.
That's so cool. Okay, why don't you show us around and we'll see what we can
Yeah,
find.
let's go have a look.
Come on, everyone, let's go.
So here's a digging. This is a little betong digging here. So what she does, she wakes up super hungry and she uses her amazing sense of smell to sniff out truffles. And then she'll find them, she'll do a little digging, dig it out, eat the truffle, and off she'll go look for more truffles.
Delicious. And do they only eat truffles, Kate, or do they eat other things
They
as well?
eat pretty much anything they get little paws on, but they also love wattle sap, which is kind of like honey that will come out of the trunk of a tree, and so she'll scratch the tree and lick up all the delicious sap.
That sounds
Very
delicious.
Cool. Delicious.
Well, let's go see what else we can find.
Let's go have a look. Okay guys, here's some sap that we've found. So this is on a wattle tree and it's really, really delicious, almost like honey. So the animals come along, sugar gliders or betongs, and they'll scratch the trunk of the tree and the sap will flow out and they'll lick it up. It's delicious.
So it does look very tasty. Can we have some now?
No, it's not good for humans. We don't really know which ones are good for us, but the animals love it.
It's like dessert to a betong.
It is, betong dessert.
Delicious. Now, there are so many cool things that we're finding here at
So many
Mulligan's Flat.
things.
Let's go see what else we can
Let's
see.
go have a look. Oh, here's one here.
Oh, cool.
So this is a perfect example of a betong nest. So you can see how it's nice and dry inside, so it keeps her nice and safe and warm and protected, so no one can see that she's in there. And what she does is she collects the nesting material, so grasses, passes them through her legs into her tail, bounces back to the nest and builds a little nest.
That's wonderful. It's so cool. I never knew that betongs nest like birds do.
Yeah,
so
so they
cool.
do. They really do. Especially in winter, we'll see a beautiful, thick layer in the bottom to keep her nice and warm.
It is very, very cozy and warm in there, isn't it?
Yeah, it's great.
Perfect for a little betong. Well, we've been walking all around Mulligan's Flat and we still haven't found a betong. We found lots of evidence of them, but why do you think we haven't been able to see one, Kate?
Yeah, good question. I mean, betongs are nocturnal, so we've found lots of evidence, as you said. So we found their diggings, we found their nest sites, and that's a really cool way as scientists that we know animals are in an area.
Do you think there's any way that you could introduce us to a betong today?
I think we actually have a very special ambassador betong that we could bring in to see you guys.
Could you bring it to Science Time with us?
I think we can do that.
That would be so cool. All right, come on everyone, let's go back to Science Time.
Wow, so much to do here at Science Time. Now, I've got a special friend that I want to introduce you to. Kate, over you come. Come and sit right here between Sam and I.
Hey guys, how you going?
Can we all say hi, Kate?
Hi, Kate.
And Kate is from Mulligan's Flat, and she has brought a special friend for us to have a close look at today, Berry the Betong.
Let's see if she's awake, Kay. Where are you, Berry? Hey, Berry. Ooh, she's in her pouch. Come on. Come on, buddy. Look at her. Isn't she beautiful? She's a little bit sleepy because she's nocturnal, hey? Is anyone here nocturnal? No. Berry is. So she comes out at night. So in the day, she's nice and sleepy. I'm going to see if she wants a nut. No? Oh, yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
Now, betongs are very, very special. We used to have so many of them here in the Canberra area. You couldn't even plant potatoes because little betongs would come along and dig them up. But sadly, foxes and cats ate a lot of them. And they only exist now down in Tasmania. But lucky for us at Mulligan's, we have a big fence and we keep all the foxes and cats out, and we were able to bring Betong's back. Hey, 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 hey. She thinks my finger's a nut. So betongs are really special because they're so much more than just cute little kangaroos. Basically, they're ecosystem engineers, so they're helping to make our ecosystem really healthy. Now, how would they do that, do you reckon? Digging! Yes, look at these claws. Aren't they amazing little claws? So,
Did they like a knife?
like a knife, yeah, like a little shovel, digging that hard soil. So they wake up at night and they're really, really hungry, and they'll go looking using their amazing sense of smell for their favourite food. Does anyone know what their favourite food is?
No.
Nuts. They do like nuts, but they couldn't really find those in the wild, right? Does anyone know?
They have to jump
Potatoes.
up. They have to jump up to have the key to go inside and get some nuts.
Smart betongs.
They need the key to go inside to get nuts, yes.
In the wild, what they love are mushrooms.
I like mushrooms.
I love mushrooms. I love mushrooms because then I feel like a betong. Nom, 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 nom. Eating delicious mushrooms.
No.
So they wake up and they use their amazing sense of smell to sniff out mushrooms, or underground mushrooms, which are called truffles. So these little dudes dig up the truffles. They dig a little hole like that, and that's a beautiful little spot. You think about it, a beautiful little spot for a seed to fall. Once they've dug these little holes, and then our trees can start to grow and be really, really healthy in the ecosystem. So we're so lucky to have these little guys back in the Canberra area. I'll show you a couple of her other features. So she's just like a mini kangaroo. Can we pull out one of her little paws? One of her little bouncing feet, maybe. She's all snuggled up. Oops. She's awake now, isn't she? There we go. Now this is a beautiful tail, and here are her beautiful bouncing feet.
So does she
hops like a kangaroo, boing, 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 and she can do big jumps about 2 meters long, and they can go about 20 kilometers an hour.
Like to the moon.
To the moon, yeah.
Almost.
And she has this beautiful big tail which helps her balance, but it's also really special because she can actually carry things in this tail. It's semi-prehensile. So she collects nesting material and she'll bounce off and build a little nest in some grasses. And what do we know, the special thing here about marsupials?
Where do marsupials keep their babies? In a pouch.
In a pouch. So Berry has a very small little pouch, kind of like a belly button. Can you see it there, that pink bit of fur?
Wow.
So that's her pouch. So if she has a little baby, it'll crawl up, go in the pouch, and it'll be nice and safe in there. Pretty cool, hey?
That's
Can you
it.
see it? Careful, she could bite.
Okay, wiggle back to your spot. Well done. Wiggle back to your
So
spot.
thanks so much for meeting Berry. Not many people know what betongs are, so we really, really love talking about betongs.
Well, thank you for bringing
Thanks so
Berry the
much.
Betong here to Science Time. This has been wonderful.
Tuck her back up.
Now,
It's eating your finger.
Yeah.
now we've got some information sheets, and you can find these online with our video, with some ideas about some activities you might like to do at home, or some places you might like to visit. You might even like to go to Mulligan's Flat and see all the wonderful mammals and marsupials there. And we also have a colouring in sheet with lots of different pictures of different mammals, and we've got a betong on our colouring in sheet as well. So you can find that online as well. So can we all say bye to Berry the Betong? Bye, bye. And we'll look this way and we'll say bye to the boys and girls at home. Bye. See you next Science Time. Bye.